Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. We're going to take a look at Veterans Napoleonic Wars, as you can see from the screen right in front of you. It's a game currently in development, and for those of you who are similar to the genre of these type of games, yes, it does look similar to certain older titles, which unfortunately have some bad feelings around them these days. However, there is nothing to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I did have a good look. There's nothing to say, for instance, that these developers are linked to any of the old games. Nothing to say that, you know, this is in any way going to go the same way. The game looks like it's off to a promising and healthy start, especially with the amount that the devs seem to be communicating with people. And so I'm going to jump in and basically have a look what the game is like, and let's see what's going on. You've been appointed commander of the French army. The campaign will begin soon. Troops are preparing to move out, and initial orders are being issued. Before the campaign begins, specify your background and service experience. Ooh. I'm gonna go for strategist. Gonna go for artillery because that is what Napoleon's armies were in fact famous for. Now, their infantry very much smashed through using the column tactic through most infantry they ever came across. But the artillery, Napoleon was an artilleryman. Career. Army, business, politics. I'm gonna go for... Is this? Difficulty. Suitable for beginners, the enemy is not very aggressive. Mistakes forgiven and resources arrive on time. Go for battalion commander. I am Napoleon B. Income times 1, discount 6%, veteran cost plus 9%. Soldier recovery times 1, recruitment times 1.1. Number of core 20, ammunition times 0.96, enemy intel 1. Okay then. Let's go to camp, shall we? And obviously, this is a game. I mean, this is a beta demo. You would have seen other demos released on YouTube already. There are, however, continuous updates as time goes on. Can I pause? Yep, I can pause a second whilst I talk nonsense. There are, however, continuous updates coming out as time goes on. For instance, they just had an update yesterday, according to the latest dev blog. So it's going to keep having more and more interesting things happening. Now we have a town here. Is there any bonus to me capturing a town? This is the tutorial battle. Oh no, that flag literally just means who holds the town. It's not like a strategic point. Okay. This is just French cavalry. It's not my general. Because you do apparently get generals. Oh. Got some infantry up there. We got enemy infantry. Austrian infantry, 2nd Corps. We've got lots of infantry coming down here. What have we got? We've got Australian infantry, 2nd Corps. We've just had an update as well, apparently, to a lot of the portraits. That's quite nice as well. Austrian infantry, 2nd Corps. Austrian infantry, 2nd Corps. What have I got going on here? I have French infantry, French infantry, I can only imagine. 1st Corps, 1st Corps, 1st Corps. Battalion is inspired by the commander's aura. Is this my commander? Yep. French General 1st Corps. This is a supply wagon, I'm only assuming. It's calling it French Infantry. I think that's an error. And then French Artillery. So, halt, run, fall back. I don't know what that says. Limber line something. The writing on that is very, very small. You guys have a beautiful 800 soldiers each. I have 1,200 soldiers each in my my things. I'm going to go... Oh, no. Okay, so that does that. Order the move. Draw a path. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, let's just... Oh, good. It doesn't... Hopefully they do turn as well. We'll see if that happens. Hang on. How about if I hold control, we should have... No, okay. Don't have quite standard controls yet. No. Why are you going into multiple lines? Why would you do that? That's not what I want you to do in the slightest. Now I can't get off this either. Back. No. Okay, I'm stuck with this. Okay, let's just... No. What? Okay, it's possibly because that was what was actually going on there. Not quite sure. Let's have you guys just start to shoot through the middle of there. Let's have you... Not quite so far forward. Let's have you come to there. Let's have you come to there. You come out and go on the flank. Oh, a bit more. We have some more cavalry coming up this way. Have you come back down. Why is there cavalry in the front of these guys? Why are there horses in front of each of these infantry squares? Let's bring you into range there, and let's... No, that kind of defeats the point of drawing a line, but thank you. Let's take out their horsemen. You guys are shooting through there. You guys should be going through there. I've completely ignored these guys. Let's get a flanking maneuver on the go. Where do you... Okay, yeah, you now run that way. Okay, controls are a little bit funky, quite frankly. Alt morale has been destroyed. Infantry are being absolutely murdered here against my cavalry. You just hold the flank. Is there some kind of pullback run? Some kind of stop turning yourself around button? Oh, these guys have surrendered. Bring these guys back here. Charge. That charge pretty much took them out. Now these guys are... It's both infantry units, right? Yes, French infantry. Oh, victory apparently. That was all a bit random. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on, victory, restart, or exit? Exit? Rewards. Okay. That was a bit mental. I don't really have a clue what just happened, if I'm perfectly honest. Yes, I don't know if there was a button to make your soldiers actually hold the line, because by constantly turning, they're going to get flanked very easily. I'll take a bit more time. I think there's going to be at least another battle coming up. I think there's 2 more fights, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, but we've got 2,500 recruits, 75,000 gold, 5 reputation, 3 commander points, and prisoners, 3 squads, plus 3 experience, evacuated 0, held on map 3. Okay, so first corps, which is my corps. I have 1 corps. I have first division. I have 700 infantry, 300 horsemen, and 200. That's artillery, right? Yep, that's artillery. My arsenal. We have shops. We have nothing in the warehouse. Nothing in the warehouse. Nothing in the warehouse. The barracks is a big blank, and campaign. I have 3 career points. It doesn't yet tell me what each of these things do. Give me an extra point in reconnaissance. Medicine will obviously improve soldier recovery. That's an easy one. That does discount. And that's max divisions. I don't need to worry about max division. Rear services. Ammunition times 0.94. Hang on a minute. Is that cost? Because I don't think I really want that to go down, do I? Do I want my guys to have less medicine? Income. There you go. I now get more income with politics. Okay. Is that locked in? If I go do that and do that? No, it's oh wait, there's an apply button. That's on me. Reconnaissance and economy did I do? Yes, discount. Apply. Yes, that's been applied. There is nothing in the barracks. Maybe that's why I get officers. No idea at this point because it's blank. So I can make a second corps. There's not really too much point in that. I have 2,000 supplies, 3,700 men, and 100,000 in terms of money. Right, so let's add... what have I got here? What are these guys? These are infantry... veterans... Officer Great Man, carbine modeled 1786. Not a freaking clue. Judging off the symbol because they are slightly different. No, they're not. Infantry, heavy. No, I'm gonna go for 700. I think it's good to stay mobile, stay small, and be able to keep flanking as opposed to just having one big block that basically will get battered. Carbine model 1786. Now hang on, if I go to Arsenal, infantry, carbine model 1786. That's a bit more efficient. That's a bit better in melee. Okay, they're pretty much like for like. There's not really much difference. I assume that will come in time. So let's just, where was I? So increase infantry heavy, 700 soldiers. Oh, we're gonna go up in ones. We're gonna go up in ones. Okay, that. Apply. Um, 32nd Light Leon Battalion. Yeah, no clue how you can tell whether they're heavy or not, or etc. Different. Infantry light. Soldiers 300. Yep, apply. Those should in essence be skirmishers. Again, how you... There seems to be no differentiation, to be honest. What have I got? 2,700 men. So much extra money. Create. Yeah, cool. Artillery heavy. I don't seem to be able to change the weapons in any way. Okay. I don't even seem to be able to increase the number of people in this one. Apply. Nope. Nope. Can't apply. Okay, cancel. Artillery medium. Nope. Can't do artillery medium. Cavalry heavy. Yeah, we can do cavalry heavy. Oh, I think the cost was too much. Ooh, and then we can change weapons. Interesting. So if I was to come to someone like this and say, I want you to in fact have... I don't know, because they're all pretty... Oh no, this one is a image better. Cost 14,700. Pride 700. Okay. Set. Sold. So you guys now have slightly better weapons than you guys. You guys should be technically light infantry, so you should be skirmishers, but... Ooh, does that say? No, Battalion 1 of... Battalion of Glory, I think that says. No, Battalion of the Assault. Yes, that's just what they're called there. Oh, yeah, no, no, that's number of soldiers. Well, the writing's very small, I can tell you that much. So that makes it very difficult. Okay. Campaign map. What have we got? Battle of Montenoit. You will conduct a night march in pouring rain at dawn. As the fog clears, you will attack the Austrian columns from two sides. Your task is to encircle and destroy the enemy, preventing them from retreating. Okay then. Let's hit start. So I've got my first corps. I feel like I had more than one corps in the last. Yes, so this is the deployment. Primary capture all flags, 0 out of 1. Secondary kill 80% of enemies. Okay. Yeah, no. Right, let's put you up the front so that I can get some reconnaissance potentially on the go. Complete the placement. Get everybody moving. Oh, yeah, hang on. We got all these guys too. These, I believe, eyeball things mean not seen. Okay, a lot of turning around on the spot, deciding which direction they wish to go. Run. You might not actually be out of range. No, you're not quite out of range. People will be getting shot at. You went up, then came back. Any particular reason? What have I got here? French General. Okay, yeah, no, let's keep the French General a little bit further back. Oh, there are in fact 2 battalions coming through there. A lot of soldiers. Surely these guys must be losing quite a lot of morale. These guys aren't. These guys surely should be. They're being shot on the flank quite horribly. That draw a line thing. No. And they just seem to straight line it, so that is a little bit broken. Hmm. Our guys are getting a bit battered here. Oh, they've got more there. We're charged through, basically. If I can. Down here. Run away. No, you can keep shooting them. Um, you guys firing, right? This is what's this? Energy, willingness. What's this red bar all about? God. Yo, did my other guys get destroyed? I told them to run away to somewhere, but I can't see them anymore. Killed 80% of enemies, 0% down. Well, I've definitely killed some. I mean... it's kind of undeniable, really. No. You guys come that way. You guys moving. Keep you near our French. No. This way, near our French general. Definitely something about marching them off map. Charge, people charge. You guys are near enough broken. In fact, they are broken. Charge. Charge. Please charge. 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 They stopped. Why did they stop? Why won't they charge artillery? I don't know. I think there's a weird. I don't know. Yeah, we decided to make a square around the artillery. Okay, now these guys took one hell of a battery. Again, I think these guys are just slow marching off the map or something. I'm really not sure. Oh, these guys seem to have marched off the map. Have you guys march off the map? Work. Capture all flags. Surely I should have captured this one. No? I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I even captured the flag. I mean, I've Surely it's mine. These guys are seemingly stuck in the village. Thank you, gentlemen. Up here. You gentlemen. Are you seriously shooting at these guys or something? Are you telling me you're actually doing that right now? Gotta move on. Stop firing at people who are surrendering. Wow, these guys are fast. Up onto the edge of this hill. Let's have a look what's in here. That's going to give us pretty much coverage of the whole village. I don't know how it keeps deciding whether it's like going into a line or a square. I've seen there were buttons in all the videos about how to change formations. You know, we went from squares, we went from other things, we went from other things. I'm not quite sure. I am now halfway through the battle. Let's keep going. Yes, keep going that way. Run if you would be so kind. Now he's going to go back to square. Again, all very strange. You trying to tell me there's actually no one left in here? Front, please. Are you actually trying to tell me that the enemy is gone? That I have in fact defeated them? Has that already happened? I mean, it would seem so. I don't see any more resistance going on. Like I should be capturing this flag now. We have a terrain modifier which doesn't pop up in tower. Oh, hang on, here's the tactics thing. Why are you running away all of a sudden? What happened? Find more bad guys? How do I capture this flag? Okay, this is frustrating to say the least. Thought I've done quite well, and I've marched up here, and I've got this little cannon on the hill. He can't reach anything apart from my own guys. But if I run away, he's covering my back. Yeah, sure, you just come down here. Quest time, capture all flags. How exactly do you want me to capture flags? Maybe cavalry can't capture flags. Maybe that's my problem. Oh, hang on. If that's the case, doesn't seem to be any bad guys left. Run. You're already running, right? Yep, you're running. Let's speed this up a little bit. Can you capture a flag? No? How do we capture a flag then? General, can a general capture a flag? Nope, nope, you can look pretty around a building, but can't capture a flag. Well, I think I'm going to fail this mission by simple proxy of it won't let me capture flags. I'm being stupid. Pause, resume. Select all. In order to move, draw a path. And why they keep doing this run somewhere and run backwards? That's interesting. Is this the makeup of troops or is this who's winning? I don't know because I'm just confused. How about if you square it out, boys? Square it out. Ooh. Hang on. Ooh, they're capturing a flag. You boys, square it out. Is that gonna help? No, you look to still be very, very scattered right now. Square it out. Okay, we're capturing this flag. This is the other flag I have to capture, but it's not being captured. You in there. Over here. Get you over here. Okay, I'm capturing one flag. Still capturing one flag. Not, you're going to a square as well. You're going to a tiny square because there's barely any of you left. Okay, then we're down to the equivalent of 206 men. Poor guys. I don't rightly know. Defeat, apparently. Okay. No enemies left on the battlefield. We got some rewards. Confirm. We said campaign map. That's the same battle that's left. A Battle of Dago. But a sudden Australian counterattack under the cover of fog will catch you off guard. Well, it probably won't catch me off guard anymore because you've just told me about it. You will have to hastily regroup your scattered units, stop the assault, and then launch a powerful counterattack to drive the enemy from their positions. Well, we're actually going to leave the demo there. It's a bit bare bones, in my opinion, to really form a true opinion because it is very much a beta demo. So to judge it on such is in my mind a little bit harsh. But on the other hand, there's nothing in any of this that's overly wowed me, if I'm being perfectly honest. It needs so much more polish. Now, I mean, the basic concepts are there, but with so many things missing, for instance, telling your troops to be able to hold ground. How am I supposed to capture flags? I mean, one flag started to be captured. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it is just me. Don't get me wrong, folks. If that was all obvious to you, then hey, let's all carry on and have a merry old time. But the other flag just didn't seem to want to get captured. I apparently destroyed 0% of the Austrian troops, even though I couldn't find any of them on the board anymore. And, well, I killed a lot of them because I saw their numbers go down and their bodies on the floor. Yeah, all very intriguing unto itself. I mean, you can see what it's trying to do for any of you who are fans of Ultimate General Civil War. That's the Civil War edition, not the American Revolution edition. The American Revolution one went in an entirely different direction. The Civil War one, in essence, is pretty much trying to do the same thing, but based on the Napoleonic era. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but like I said, in the condition it's in, it's really hard to judge it because it's just so basic. There's just so little there to be judged, to be honest. I mean, it shows promise, but until we really see what direction it goes in, I'm certainly interested to play it some more, but I'm gonna completely reserve my opinion on this one because yeah, it's too hard to judge at this stage. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is an extremely first look at a beta version. And please, I must stress that once again, very much so. It is a beta version. It is very early in development of Veterans Napoleonic wars. And so for me, until next time, whenever I see you again, it leaves me to say I hope that you all will stay safe, happy, and healthy.